Right here in Waverly, though, it's 37-33. Cardinals with the lead. Waverly with the ball as the Vikings just called timeout. Noah Stoddard kicks it out. Jay Adams for three. Left side, well short. And getting the defensive board is Owen Kuntz. Big miss, and now Crete will try to burn some time here. Under 2 minutes left, up 4. Jackson Wyan quickly across the timeline was being guarded by Jay Adams. And now Crete calls a full timeout. Apparently, Coach Garrett Borcher saw something he didn't like, so he wants to talk things over. Let's keep it right here on Old Red 99.5. Minute 54 left in the game. Crete leading Waverly here in this Class B battle, 37-33. And now out of the Crete timeout, Josiah Gardner called on a travel, being trapped on the near baseline. Not much debate on that call. That was pretty apparent. So Crete with their 13th turnover. But that's costly because Crete uses a full timeout, and not 10 seconds out of it, they give it right back to Waverly. Waverly with plenty of time, 1:37 left and counting, down 37-33, working on the left basket here on their home floor in the lane, and getting a shot in double-team defense is Trent Weathermax. Puts it up and in. Weathermax has 4 points. All of those have come in the second half, and now as Jackson Wyan tries to bring the ball up the floor, Wyan gets fouled. And that's going to come against Noah Stoddard. I don't believe that was intentional either. That's Stoddard's third personal foul. 8th team foul against the Vikings, so this will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Jackson Wyan. And, for Crete, this is a good thing because he's probably your best free throw shooter, Jackson. And it shows right there. He makes the first. Wyan 4 for 4 at the line. 15 points tonight for Jackson. Yeah, percentage-wise, Wyan is the best free throw shooter by a long ways. Sam Rasgorshek's 56%, and Jackson Wyan is 76%. And that average is going to go up as Wyan hits them both. He's 5 for 5 at the line. Crete 39, Waverly 35. 80 seconds left in the game. Jay Adams brings it across the timeline from right to left. Adams throws it over to Stoddard right side. Now they give it deep on the right corner. Over to Mason Neiman, now back up top. Stoddard, he drives from the high post, puts it up and in. Good bucket by Stoddard. He's got 6, 7, 10 points. 39-37, 2 minutes left. And Jackson Wyan being triple-teamed in transition. Waverly wants to get the ball out of Jackson Wyan's hands in a hurry, and that forces another Crete timeout. Welcome back. It's Crete basketball out of the timeout. Cardinals lead the Vikings 39-37. Tommy Rezach back with you on Old Red. Waverly kind of has laid off the full-court press because that's gotten them into some foul trouble here late in the fourth quarter. Jackson Wyan in transition. A little too fast up the floor. He tried to sling it over to Josiah Gardner on the near side, the right wing, and that pass goes out of bounds. Turnover Crete. That's their 14th. Crete has given Waverly a number of chances to stick around, and Waverly gets a great chance here. Trailing Crete 39-37, and Waverly will have a chance to tie or take the lead with under a minute left. Waverly just called their 4th timeout. They've got 1 left. Exciting conclusion coming in this game. Under 50 seconds left. Waverly with the ball, but Crete with the lead, 39-37. Vikings have not led since the first quarter. Jay Adams on the baseline right side. Kicks it out for 3. Ben Carter hits it off the assist from Jay Adams. Ben Carter with his first 3 of the game. Waverly's hit 4 triples. They lead 40-39 with 25 seconds to go. Jackson Wyan in transition. And as he brings it up the floor, Crete calls what I believe is their final timeout. No, they've got 1 left. That's their 4th. 23.7 seconds to go. And Waverly, who's trailed since about the 4-minute mark of the first quarter, just took the first lead of the second half with 30 seconds left as Ben Carter nails the 3 off the assist by Jay Adams. So Noah Stoddard, Ben Carter, and Jay Adams have each hit at least 1 3 in the game. They have 4 threes compared to Crete's 1. And the Cardinals, though, with an opportunity, still time here, with 1 timeout, 23.7 seconds left, trailing Waverly 40-39. And Crete looking for just their 2nd win of the year. This would also be their 2nd win on the road if they can pull it off. Their previous first win on the road came at Fairbury last week, if you'll recall. 1 final to pass along from Class C2. Freeman knocked off Southern 65-42. Aurora knocked off Grand Island Northwest 40-25. And we'll have a final score here briefly, momentarily, here at Waverly High School. Crete ball, Waverly 40, Crete 39, 23.7 left. It'll be a half-court set. Sam Rasgorshek inbounds to Owen Kuntz, over to Jackson Wyand, 20 seconds to go and counting. Wyand dribbles it to his left, stops in the backcourt, being very patient. 15 seconds, 14 seconds, stops on the left wing. Gardner trying to set a screen, not much, and they kick it out. Ethan Rasgorshek for three! He got it! He got it! Ethan Rasgorshek for three! Off the assist from Jackson Wyand! Ethan's first points of the game! It's only Crete's second three of the night! Crete leads 42-40. Waverly calls their final timeout. 6.3 seconds left. Ethan Rasgorshek. Unbelievable shot. Wide open at the top of the key. Unbelievable. The 6'4 junior comes through for what is his first three-pointer made this year. It was just his second three-point attempt of the season. And it was deadly, perhaps, for Waverly. This celebration must be short-lived. There's still 7.1 seconds. Crete still has one timeout, 42-40 Crete. Rasgorshek, Ethan, off the assist of Jackson Wyand. Ethan and Sam, both juniors, on the inbounds players. Jay Adams, 5 seconds from across the timeline. Jackson Wyand knocks the ball out of bounds. Adams quickly up the floor on the right side, tried to pass it to Ben Carter. Carter made the three that put Waverly up 40-39. Wyand flies in, breaks that play up, so now Waverly, with 2.8 seconds left, will be forced into their half-court set. Hold your breath, everybody. 42-40 Crete over the Waverly Vikings, and Crete will go ahead and burn that final timeout. We're not going anywhere. With 2.8 seconds left, Crete leads Waverly 42-40. Crete trying to get their first win since that win over Fairbury. Crete trying to go 2-5, while Waverly is trying to go 3-3. Waverly's won 2 of their last 3 coming in. Waverly would get back above 500 if they could beat Crete. That would also be the second straight win for the Vikings if they could pull it off. That's kind of what's on the line here. Both of these teams' final game before the holidays. And both of these teams will go on to play in their respective holiday tournaments. We'll take a look at what's next for each of these teams in our post-game show, which will be presented by Ken's USAFE Health Mart Pharmacy in Crete. The Health Mart Pharmacy caring for and about you. Well, we knew this could be a good game. Didn't know it would be this good. 42-40 Crete over Waverly. 2-point game, 2.8 left. Waverly working on the left basket. Both teams out of timeouts. Inbounds for Waverly. Mason Neiman on the far side. Inbounds to Ben Carter. 2 seconds, 1 second. Carter dribbles to the left corner. Shot was way too late. He dribbled for far too long. The shot came after the buzzer. And Crete fends off Waverly. Crete has beaten Waverly in boys basketball. 42-40 your final. Ethan Rasgorshek is the hero with the go-ahead 3 with 7 seconds left. And Crete moves to 2-5. Waverly falls to 2-4 in a well-fought game on both sides.